Hi, I'm Grant from Bind. We built Bind with providers in mind. Clear upfront member pricing makes it easier for our members to understand and plan for their financial responsibility, which should require less administration on the provider end. Eliminating coinsurance and deductibles gives you and our members cost certainty. We've gotten rid of the confusing math and delays around those calculations, and we've worked with providers to develop our administration system for easier operations. You can check eligibility or view member prices, which is what we call copays, using the same method you use to verify benefits or copays with other plans. Use the provider portal or call the provider service number, both of which are listed on the back of our member ID card. Or check eligibility and benefits through 270-271 RTE. If the member ID card references United Healthcare Choice Plus network or other United Healthcare networks, refer to the United Healthcare Shared Services portal, uhis.umr.com, or call the provider service number listed on the back of the member ID card, 844-368-6661. And please remember to use subscriber details even if a dependent is receiving service when prompted. The Optum Behavioral Health Network applies for behavioral health services for Bind members. Always make sure that claims are submitted directly to Bind. Check to ensure that you're using the correct payer ID and mailing address. All claims for Bind members must be sent directly to the Bind payer ID 25463 or the address listed on the card. If claims are sent to a different address or payer ID for United Healthcare, they will be denied. Also, if the address where services are rendered is different than the billing address, be sure to include the rendering address on the claim. This is used to confirm the correct member price and avoid any cost share related processing errors. Claims are paid based on the contracted TINs per network partner contracts. To ensure that payment occurs appropriately, you should manage changes, additions, or terms through United Healthcare or Optum in a timely fashion. Remember to always make sure a member or their dependents are eligible for coverage on the date of service. When checking eligibility and benefits, you'll need to search by the subscriber's name or ID. All covered dependents will appear under the subscriber's name. One of the things that's different about the Bind plan is flexible coverage. Bind offers two types of plans. In the Bind on-demand plan, coverage for certain plannable, non-emergency procedures is inactive and must be activated when a member's healthcare needs change. The Bind Provider Guide, found on our website at yourbind.com/providers, contains a list of those coverages. Please note that if a dependent of the subscriber is seeking a procedure in the flexible coverage category, the subscriber must activate the coverage. Also note that flexible coverage must be activated at least 3 days before the procedure. You should check to be sure that activation requirement has been met before providing services. Activated coverages are effective for 120 days and cover the full set of services included in the procedure. These procedures do not require prior authorization. We utilize the codes you provide to help members activate coverage and make the process clearer and easier. If there is a change in codes, it impacts the member's activation, so please alert the provider service team at the number on the back of the member ID card as soon as any changes occur. For any questions related to benefits, claim status, or more, please call the provider service team at 844-368-6661 for support, or reach out to your assigned UHC or Optum provider advocate. For other procedures that do require prior authorization per UHC requirements, please call the provider helpline at 1-877-237-0006. They'll let you know the requirements based on plan specifics. Your input is extremely valuable to us. Please be in touch on our website and let us know about your experiences working with Bind so that we can continue to improve the process for all of us. If you haven't seen the Bind Member ID Card webinar, please watch it to learn where you can find the information you need to know from the Bind Member Card. Or check out the Load Bind in Your Registration and Claim System webinar to learn how to load Bind into your processing system. Thank you for joining us today.